If you've ever launched a Valve game in your life, you're probably very familiar with the guy that has a valve on the back of his head in Valve's intros to their games. It's quite a weird, even scary image at first, but you either got used to it or you put no of it in your launch settings and kinda forgot it existed. But have you ever wondered who that guy even is? To answer that question, we have to go back, way back. Back in 1995, before Valve was even founded, Ray,
Bueno
was helping Gabe Newell and his colleagues at Valve establish a brand. They already had the idea of a valve being implanted onto someone's head, the sick bastards, but they didn't have anyone to do it on. So they used a casting agency to find a suitable model, but Valve decided they didn't want attractive models, they wanted someone normal looking, someone whose entire job isn't about being so sexy, man. So they told the agencies to roam the streets of Seattle with Polaroid cameras and bring the pictures back to Valve. Valve then picked out two guys, the big bald guy and the not as bald guy with a goatee. They then put them in a studio and forcefully stuck valves in their head and eye respectively, and the rest is history. Nobody's kept track of these two, making it very hard to identify who they are. I mean, the black guy is just a random dude they pulled out of a coffee shop for God's sake, and he's not even facing the camera. How are you gonna— oh my god! Anyway, these two pictures wouldn't be used until later. Valve Guy, or as he's called in the game files, Mr. Valve, first appeared as a model in a demonstration map meant to showcase the Gold Source engine. The map was made by Greg Coomer. I'm sorry. And it features the dude with the goatee implanting the valve on the side of his head, which is kinda a little bit terrifying. Fast forward to the release of Half-Life, and the real picture of a goatee guy was finally used as the intro, although not on the PS2 and Steam versions. This one's called the Open Your Eyes logo. Yeah, I don't think I can after you stuck a fucking valve into one of them. In 2007, which, may I remind you, is 12 years after he took the pictures, the bald guy replaced Eye Guy as the new Valve intro for the orange box. This logo is called Open Your Mind and was only used on Valve's old website prior to this. In 2012, the logo was updated again. Apparently, Mr. Valve is played by a different person here, but I don't really see— oh my god, not again! And the last iteration of Mr. Valve is in Half-Life Alyx, where he appears as a 3D model, meaning we can actually see what he looks like, and oh my god, it's Tyler 1. Now, what I just said about Mr. Valve's origin with the two guys being pulled off the street and whatnot, it may not be entirely true. The story is based on a single email from a Reddit user to Gaben asking about Mr. Valve's origin, but instead of Gaben, Ray replied back. Now, I mean, people would never lie on the internet, would they?
Ew! You must be from Reddit.
I don't know, just take it with a grain of salt. Maybe I missed a source somewhere that confirmed it wasn't just a made-up response. Anyway, if you want a fun drinking game, take a shot every time I said the word Valve. See ya.